Hello everybody, my name is Cirque and welcome back to the Castaways server. So we're down underground and I got some things here. I want to get a beacon. And I'm very nervous. But we're gonna fight a wither. Well, we're not gonna fight a wither. We're going to get our buddies to fight a wither for us. Because I am too afraid. I tried fighting the wither once before in the new 1.9 snapshots. And it did not go well at all. The heck? Wait, what happened there? Why? That's weird. It just ate my pumpkins. I'll be right back. Of course, I get all the way up top, and the pumpkins reappear in my inventory. What am I doing? Anyways, as I was saying, I've tried to fight this guy. I even tried cheesing him and fighting him underground. And I don't know if they buffed him or if they nerfed armor or what, but it seems like he does more damage than he did before. Plus, with the new swing speed, you just cannot do a decent amount of DPS. At least not as good as you could before. So I really hope that they look at the wither fight, because it seems like it's far too hard. I just watched Etho's last episode, and he fought the wither, and even him, like he used up so many health potions, and he still died. No bueno. So we're going to cheese him extra hard. We got some iron golems here to fight by our side. 4 should be enough. Hopefully they don't take too much damage from the initial blast. If they do, then I'll have to spawn in more iron golems, because there's no way I can fight this guy. All right. Great job, Cirque. You're the best. You're just the best. Boom. Run away. Oh, they're already attacking him. Go get him. I can try and help, although I'll probably just end up hitting the golems. Okay. Do it. Look at that bar go down. Can I see him? Oh, they got one already. Uh-oh. Oh, he's too high now. Well, if he stays on them, we might be alright. Oh, he didn't stay on them. Oh, God. Maybe we can just... Oh, I can't hit him. He's in melee mode right now. Hit him with the sword, not the pickaxe. Ow. Oh, this is bad. Okay, we might be able to do it here. Oh my gosh, I might be able to kill him. I did it! Well, that's how you kill a wither. You soften him up with 4 iron golems. They didn't seem to do a whole lot. Like, they got him down maybe a third. And then you just have to stay behind a barrier and attack his legs. I'm surprised we were actually able to finish him off there. Yeah, he got too high there. And the golems couldn't hit him anymore. And also, I think the golems took a lot of damage from that initial blast. But we got the nether star. That's all that matters. We survived. Our poor golems. I might have to make a grave. Those poor guys. So sad. So sad indeed. So we have the beacon block, but I need to make a full beacon. I want to get some haste 2 going because I got some stuff to clear out. And so we need a lot of ores, a lot of iron is what I'm gonna go for here. I currently have like 50 blocks of iron, and it takes 164 blocks to make a full beacon. Hi, guy. And so still need 114 blocks of iron, which I think comes out to like 16 stacks. That's quite a bit. So I'm just going around getting any iron I can. I have almost 2 stacks already, so and I haven't been going for too long. I haven't found too many good caves, so it shouldn't be terrible. I'll definitely be mining out for a little bit, and I was trying to think of something to talk about while I'm doing some caving, so we could just get a little bit of it on camera. Come around, and the only thing on my mind right now is Star Wars. This should be going up Friday. Star Wars launches today, or actually like last night, because it's just too popular. You can't contain it. And just like everyone else, I am highly anticipating it. I can't believe it's happening. I can't believe it's here. It's like a dream. I remember back in school thinking, or hanging with my chums and talking about Star Wars and like back around when Episode 3 came out, even like before it, and just thinking like, man, it'd be cool if they now went on to do Episode 7 and had sequels to the original. And like even when we were thinking about this, I mean, we always thought like, nah, George would never do this. Like, I'm pretty sure back then George said, or I'm sure he said several times that he never had plans to do sequels, which I guess is kind of true. He didn't. He, you know, sold it to Disney so that they could do it, which I'm very happy with. I'm very happy that George does not have his hands on this. You can definitely tell that when he has full control, bad things happen. Bad things happen. I'm fairly certain that the only reason the original Star Wars was so good is just because he had great people to collaborate with. He had a good base idea, and he had good visions and good ideas. I think really his like artistic vision is pretty good. Like everything looks amazing, and I'm pretty sure a lot of those, like, I don't think he drew up everything and like created everything, but I think he worked closely with the you know, the artist that created the visualizations, and he had a good dream, you know, in creating Industrial Lights and Magic, just so that they could have the special effects. They could actually do the special effects that he wanted, that really brought Star Wars to a whole new level. But anyways, I'm glad that he's not a part of this one. Hand it over, let other people take care of it. But yeah, back then, like we never thought it would happen, and we thought even if it did, you know, there's no way they could get like the original cast. You know, they'd probably make a story with like the original characters, but they'd recast and it just wouldn't be as good. And here we are, we're getting Star Wars. We're getting Star Wars. Another new Star Wars, and we're getting original cast. And it's taken place, you know, several years down the line, and the world has changed, and I'm so excited. As of seeing this, or as of recording this, I have not seen the movie yet, obviously. But maybe by the time you guys are seeing this, I've already seen it. I got tickets for Friday. I was going to hold off. I was going to be patient. I don't like to be in like crowded theaters, and so I was going to wait until like Sunday or something and go to a matinee. And just like, I mean, one of my greatest feelings is like being in a theater all by myself. Just you in this giant screen. It's fun. Like, it's fun being with other people, but it can... You always have the chance that it's going to be really rowdy, and like, especially with Star Wars, I know there's going to be hooting and hollering, and I really do not like that at all. But yeah, I was going to wait. I couldn't. We got to the beginning of this week, and it just kind of set in. Star Wars is coming out, and I think the biggest triggering factor was like on Monday. I think people were able to see it on Monday. I don't, like, there was, you know, early premieres or whatever. And so, like, as soon as I realized, like, hey, other people have seen this movie, and also just the fear that, you know, spoilers are going to be everywhere, I was like, I need to see this as soon as possible. So Friday after work in the afternoon, I get to go see Star Wars. I get to go see a new Star Wars in theaters. Oh, man. It's also, like, I have not seen very many Star Wars. Actually, I've only seen 2 Star Wars movies in the theater, which is really sad. I want to see, like, I'd love to see the originals in the theater. And I saw Episode 3 in theaters. Episode 2 and Episode 1 I never saw. I kind of got into Star Wars after Episode 2 was out. Episode 3 was the first one that I saw in theaters, and then when they did Episode 1 in 3D, which was completely stupid. I hate 3D. It's a terrible, it's a gimmick. It's a terrible gimmick. It doesn't fit with the medium very well. But when they came out, Star Wars Episode 1 in 3D, I had to go see it just so that I could see more Star Wars in theaters. So I get to go see Star Wars in theaters, and I'm so excited. I have completely avoided spoilers. I I think I've seen all the trailers, but I mean the trailers have been very well crafted. J.J. Abrams, he's done a really good job kind of keeping everything close to the belt. Is that the right phrase? Or close to the chest. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Under the belt is probably what I was mixing it with. I'm sure he learned from his mistakes with Star Trek Into Darkness. It's Khan. Everyone knows it's Khan. But yeah, they've done a pretty good job with the promotional stuff, and you know, I was excited to see it no matter what, but the trailers have definitely done a good job of really hyping it without giving too much away. And like I've seen a lot of spoiler-free reviews go up online, and I'm not even gonna check out those. I don't even want to know if it's good or bad. I don't care what people's opinions are of it. I want to go in as blind as possible and just see what happens. I want the journey. It's kind of ridiculous how hyped. I mean, it's a movie, it's a story, and but it's I don't know what it is about it. What is it about Star Wars that has captured the imaginations? You know, it's just kind of like, I wouldn't even say that Star Wars, like even the originals, are like amazing movies. I mean, they're definitely great. They're definitely fantastic, but they're not like perfect movies. They're not the best movies. But I think really what draws in the crowds is not necessarily what's in the movies, but what surrounds the movies. Like, it's kind of like what you know, I mean, I guess the Star Wars universe is what I'm trying to say. Like, the Star Wars universe, I think, is an amazing universe, and I think that is one of the biggest things that has kind of helped Star Wars become a thing. I mean, that's how that's how they've created so many games, and there's so many toys, and the expanded universe. Just because this universe that was created is such an amazing universe. You have this sci-fi, you know, intergalactic story where there's ships and fighters and giant ships and all different types of planets and cities and alien races. Plus, there's this force and these Jedi with this ancient, you know, mystical history, and this battle that goes on between the dark side and the light side. It's simple and it's elegant, and it captivates the imagination. And yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait soon enough. And I think it will be a good movie. I think J.J. Abrams is definitely a great director. I'm a big fan of his. I've seen a lot of his stuff, and I'm super excited. I know he's really big about practical effects, which is definitely a big turn on. You know, after seeing the prequels, there's too much CGI. The CGI was way overused, and honestly, that's kind of what you can expect from George Lucas, because he wants all the newest technology, but sometimes you have to be old school. You know, back with Star Wars, they didn't have the CGI, so they didn't really have the opportunity to use too much of it to make it too cartoony. You know, they were forced to use practical effects, which was part of what made it look amazing. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I could probably ramble on for a lot longer, but I'm gonna keep going here. Looks like we got 3.5 stacks of iron already. So I got a little bit of mining. Probably don't need the torch right next to the lava lake. Definitely have some more mining to do, but I'll get this done and we can move on. I can show you what I've been doing around my little village. We just updated to the new snapshot 15W51B, and we can finally ride our horses around. The chunks load while you're riding a horse. It is fantastic. I love riding horses, and I have missed it so much. especially on this island, because we're all fairly close to each other, and definitely within horse riding distance. But it's a little too far to like run from place to place. So it'll be nice not having to like hop into the nether all the time whenever I want to go to someone else's base. I can just ride this guy around, which we should give this guy a name now that we can actually ride him around. I feel like he should probably get a name. If you have any suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comments. I'm not super great at naming things. So check out that house. I've been doing some more work on it. As you can see, the roof has a little sag on it. I got well, I was playing around with it more, and then I actually got someone suggesting that as well, to add a little bit of a line, a curve to it, so that it wasn't just this straight across thing. And I think it looks so much better, so much more interesting. I love it. I've also been doing some stuff on the bottom floor. I really cleared out the inside, got a floor down. Like, I got rid of a lot of corner blocks that weren't needed. Like right here, this whole thing like came out to this block here, but we didn't really need them because we, you know, obviously it's all covered up on the outside. So it just adds more space to this bottom floor, and I added some windows. I think it looks pretty nice. I like it a lot. I redid the dock a little bit, so that's a little bit nicer. And I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah, the house is pretty much done except for the inside, which I have been actually thinking. Been thinking about moving out of my little hidey hole, the Ero's bedroom hidey hole. Oh, I made a bridge here too. I suppose I should mention that, and added a little bit of a path. I still got a lot of stuff to still fix up, but I was playing around with some ideas. Yeah, that's what I got so far. It's kind of an interesting shape. I still want to add a bunch to it though, to make it look a little bit more sturdy and more connected, and yeah. But I've been thinking about moving out of the hidey hole and possibly into here. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I could have make a little kitchen down here with my furnaces, maybe brewing stuff as well. On the second floor, we can split this up into some rooms. Could have my bedroom either over here, maybe over here actually, because we got this walkout right here. Have like a bedroom here. Maybe just mix in some storage or something. I was thinking this top floor, we could kind of make it look like a mess. That'd be kind of interesting to have. Does this need to be up? It kind of does. I was just looking at that. It looks a little weird. Maybe we'll make this one go up as well. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we got that on the other sides too. Okay, now it's all better. Anyways, yeah, I could put some chests, some bookshelves around here, and then I could kind of sneak in my ender chest, or my enchantment table up here, and that's where I could do my enchanting. I think that would look kind of cool. I'll probably work on that before next episode if I decide to do that. But anyways, let's get back to the whole beacon stuff. I did get all of the iron required. We got a full beacon, giving us haste 2. And the reason why I wanted that was so that we could start working on this slime farm. I don't necessarily need slime for any particular reason, but I hate going out into the swamp and harvesting slime like that. Because usually whenever I want to do it, it's like a new moon, and then I gotta wait, and it's like, so boring. Or so annoying. And it's just kind of annoying to... I was thinking about jumping down there and using my water bucket, but no, we'll go down the stairs. But it's kind of annoying to just have to go hunt for it. So we're going to have a slime farm. And last episode I had said that, you know, I marked out where a slime elevator would be, where the slime are going to get carried close to the surface. And I was going to put a little killing chamber in the basement of a house. But I've been doing some thinking. I kind of want everything in this village to really fit into the lore of this area and like the history of this area, which we kind of talked about having. Like this area used to be inhabited by some ancients who worshipped ocean gods, and then so there's like some ruins from that time, and then like this village really got settled maybe a couple hundred years ago by some, you know, just some fishermen who set up huts along the ocean, which we'll have to get working on that pretty soon too, so we can mix that into the place. And then it slowly started getting kind of modernized, and as traders started moving in, and this area started getting used a lot more for trade routes. But I was thinking with the slime farm, maybe we could dress it up a bit. Instead of just digging out a hole underground, I want to use a lot of prismarine to kind of dress up the walls and the spawning platforms. Like maybe even put like murals into the wall. So it's like this is some sort of like ritual place, or like some mystical well that like slime fountain or something. Basically a slime spawning place that the ancients either created or just found and kind of built around it as they saw that it was a place of great power. And so I sort of want to work with that idea. And along those lines, I don't want it to just the slimes to be brought up into a house, because that'd be kind of weird. Like why would that happen? I want to have a reason for things to happen. Holy cow, haste is amazing. So instead of having it go to the house, I'm thinking I'm gonna make a cave that that kind of goes off of the ocean, and then inside the cave there will be some sort of altar, or again some sort of ruin where the slimes kind of end up, and then we can kill them there and collect their slimy goodness. So that's sort of the ideas I've been working on. We are gonna need a lot of prismarine for that, so we're gonna definitely need a prismarine farm. I know Proxy kind of wanted to work on it, but she wanted to find a temple that wasn't so close to the island. We have two of them that are like right off the island, but they're a little too close, because whatever you do there, you'd be able to see pretty easily from either Proxy's base or E-Rose's base. And we want it to be sort of out of sight. So we want to go find one that's sort of close, but out of sight. And then maybe I'll help her kind of get that going, so that we can get a nice prismarine farm and get all the prismarine that we need to make a lot of the ruins in this place. But anyways, I'm going to get some digging done. We'll probably not get this done. Well, we're definitely not going to get this done this episode. But I want to get at least a little bit done, a decent chunk of it. And then I'll bring you in to take a look at it. And I think that's going to be about it for today. I got the trench dug out around the whole outside, as well as I marked where all the platforms are going to be. So we got 3 blocks in between each. There should be 8 platforms all the way down. And yeah, pretty good, pretty good. So I just need to clear off. What should I enchant? A hoe. So I just need to clear out all the different platforms, and then get the water paths on the bottom, and get the elevator, which is going to be over in that corner going up. And then later on we'll come in and decorate it up. We won't be able to do that right away, just because we're going to need to get that the prismarine farm going first, or the guardian farm. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Oh yeah, a lot of good work. I'm definitely glad we I'm definitely glad we went with the beacon. That was definitely the easiest slime farm I've made. I mean, I've only done 2 of them in the past, but that one's so much nicer. But yeah, hope you have enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.